Hey everybody, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. Today I want to talk about the Sol de Janeiro summer scents. They recently came out with 3 new perfumes or fragrance mists for 2024, and I actually had intentions of blind buying all 3 when I was in Canada at the Sephora. However, when I actually got to the Sephora, I couldn't help but test them first. So I did that, and I actually only came home with one of the 3 scents, and that one was Carioca Crush. And so I'll quickly talk about the other ones and why I didn't pick those up. So let's talk about the one in the green bottle. It's called Beijos de Sol. And this one here, I love the green, by the way. Green is one of my favorite colors. That one was a scent that smelled pleasant to me, but it did remind me of another scent that I already own. And that one is actually one of my most favorite, or actually I think it's my #1 favorite coconut scent. It's from Healy and it's called Coco Bello. So that one smells very much like a realistic coconut, the coconut meat and also the shell. But also it reminded me of like the palm trees that it's growing on and the palm leaves. Just a very realistic whole coconut scent. And also it reminded me of the bark of the trunk of the palm tree. So it had this really nice woody character to it, like a sandalwoody coconut scent. So I passed on that one because it does remind me a lot of Coco Bello. And so the other one here was called Summer y Amor. With this scent, it's kind of weird because they did have the tester out, but they didn't have any of the bottles to purchase there. And I think I've gone to the Sephora like 3 or 4 times, and I would see tons of Carioca Crush, tons of the green bottle Beijos de Sol, but none of the Summer y Amor. So I'm wondering if it was just sold out or just super popular. Or they just didn't have them in stock for some reason. I have no idea. The Summer y Amor I thought was also very, very pleasant. I have heard it being compared to the original 62 and also Good Girl from Carolina Herrera. For me, those weren't my initial thoughts. But for me, it was just a really nice, soft, floral kind of summery coconutty scent as well. Pleasant, but not something that like blew me away. So that one I passed on, but I couldn't even buy it anyway because it wasn't even in the store. Now let's go finally to my favorite one of the bunch easily. It's called Carioca Crush in this cute little red bottle. The notes here, or there's a little note here. It says, be your own summer crush with juicy notes of crisp pear, pink violet, and white cedarwood. And so there's also some other notes listed on Fragrantica. Top notes, pear and lychee. Middle notes, pink violet and praline. Base notes, musk, white cedar extract. And it also says here that the nose behind this fragrance is Jerome Epinette, who I believe is known to have made or created many scents from Atelier Cologne, which is a collection or a company I love so many from their scents collection, especially their citrus scents. So Carioca Crush, let's spray this here. I, by the way, think all of these scents are great for summer, but also for year-round as well. Just a very nice, versatile year-round kind of scent that anyone can wear. It's so good. So I definitely pick up on the pear right away. It's a very juicy, watery, sweet pear note. I'm also picturing or imagining the texture of pear when you just first bite into a very ripe pear. So it's very soft, And you also get a little bit of those grainy bits in the pear as well. I don't really mean that in a bad way though. It's absolutely a good thing because it just comes off as a realistic pear scent. Another note that I smell in this one, but it's not listed in the notes, is apple. Like a juicy, ripe apple. And the imagery that I got from this specifically is I was imagining a Slurpee from 7-Eleven. If you were to put some cream soda Slurpee in a glass or a cup and it melted into a liquid, and then you put some pear slices in there, very ripe pear slices, and also some ripe red apple slices in there as well, because there's a nice sweetness to it, but also a tart freshness to it that you would get from a ripe apple, but also that soft texture of a very ripe pear. So I think it's fantastic, you guys. It's super, super easy to wear. Easily my favorite of the three. And yeah, this is just fantastic. It's another hit, in my opinion, from Sol de Janeiro. And I'm very much looking forward to wearing this one in the coming season or summer. It's already summer. So Carioca Crush from Sol de Janeiro. So after looking at the comparables of this one, it has been compared to God is a Woman from Ariana Grande. Also the turquoise Dylan purple. Sorry, not turquoise. Versace Dylan purple. And then the third thing here it reminds people of is something that I already own. It's called Clean Reserve Radiant Nectar. And it's overexposed, but there we go. Radiant Nectar Clean Reserve Floral Musk. And I have compared the two, and I actually have worn them together. And when I wear them together, I like this even more. It just adds a nice, an even more sweet character to this. So they're not exactly the same. There are similarities for sure. This one has a more musky kind of pear, but also very watery and fresh. This one here gives more sweetness, and I get this really nice red apple note in here along with the pear as well. And together they just work so beautifully, but of course alone they're also very, very beautiful. So before I end the video, I just want to mention that you guys probably have heard about this already, but I have had some of you message me about this, that there's a new scent that just came out in America. I'm not sure even if it's going to be available in the Netherlands where I live, but they have re-released one of their scents from last year, a limited edition scent. And that one was actually one of my favorite releases of 2023. I do have two of them here. This is Bikini Season from Sol de Janeiro, a sunlit orchid and guava nectar. And it says, a burst of sunshine, warmth on skin, lounging poolside. Peak summer energy is here with this juicy scent spiked with notes of guava nectar, coconut water, pink musk, and a twist of lemon. So when this first came out, I only was able to test it at the Sephora. They were always sold out of this one. Luckily for Christmas, one of my best friends managed to find these scents, and I got these for Christmas from my best friend. And I'm just so excited now that they have re-released this scent, Bikini Season. I'm not sure if they changed the formula. I'm assuming that they didn't. But if you guys have any info about that, I would love to hear about it down in the comments. But yeah, this is just a beautiful, realistic guava scent. And guava is not a note that I hear about very often in scents. But it is just so sweet, tropical fruits, creamy. milky almost. It's so delicious. It reminds me of guava or a guava cocktail. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So they have now really released it, as part of their new collection. Of their permanent collection. I believe it's Cheirosa 48. So yay, yay for that. I won't have to worry about the scent running out because now it's part of their permanent collection. So I'm super excited about that. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, if you have tried any from this collection, a new summer 2024 collection, I would love to hear your thoughts on them down in the comments. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.